Sunday, I'm Lindsay Davis. We begin tonight with the increasingly desperate situation in COVID hotspots across the country and the fears of a fourth wave. Frontline medical workers in Michigan tell us the virus is spreading like wildfire there. Hospitals filling up, some patients facing 8 to 10-hour wait times. The state's governor begging the federal government again for more vaccines. At the same time, the U.S. has just hit a record number of vaccinations in a single day. More than 4.6 million.
Hey guys, what up? Total Control 871. Just turning in for the night, and I wanted to leave you with a little short video. I'm trying to keep, see if I can put out a series of short videos. Excuse me, I'm going to hit my nighttime milk here. Have a nice cold glass of milk. Okay, yeah, so as you heard, our anchor started off with the usual hyperbolic fear-mongering, spreading wildfire. These are things that are going to scare the shit out of you. Okay, spreading wildfire, huh? So, question. Move my little selfie circle. So this is from Michigan Medicine. Please pay close attention to this. Well, he's a handsome gentleman. At least I think he's handsome. Pay attention to the beard. Okay. You will take note throughout this broadcast. This is the only patient that they show you. I want you to think about that. Cook on it. Marinate on it. Our anchor starts off her segment here by saying that COVID-19 is spreading like wildfire. Why are you only showing us one patient who thankfully isn't hooked up to a ventilator? Thank God. That's we thank God for our blessings there. Looks like he has some supplemental oxygen going on. So I think it's great that he is not more severe. And of course, there is no actual confirmation that this gentleman, this footage from from Michigan Medicine is an actual patient. This could be a training video for all we know. This could be a snippet from a training video. So this person might not actually be a real patient at all, or he might be, Just making you aware of things. I'm here to make you aware of things. I'm here to burn away their subterfuge and their hyperbole, giving you a more grounded perspective. Okay, so let's continue on, shall we?
Spreading like wildfire there. Hospitals filling up, some patients facing 8 to 10-hour wait times. The state's governor begging the federal government again for more vaccines. At the same time, the U.S. has just hit a record number of vaccinations in a single day.
Okay, so I've already spoken about the wait times many a nights, long before there were fast track. So all I'm hearing right now is old school ER. Old school ER. Okay. I'm currently watching St. Elsewhere. And that was old school ER. People were hanging out in the ER room all night long. So, the actual wait time, people could be waiting that long because those are people who are not actually severe. Those could be oohies and owies and just your usual people who are normally sent to fast track. And of course, hey, I'm more than willing to entertain the possibility that it could indeed be COVID patients waiting that long. You could just simply show us. Do your whole blurred face thing, you know. If you want us to believe that it's spreading like wildfire, okay? Your wild claims. ERs filling up, oh my God, 8 to 10 hours. You could always show us. Is there a reason why you won't? Is there a reason why you can't?
Than 4.6 million shots reported on Saturday alone. And by the end of this coming week, 42 states will have opened eligibility to everyone 16 and over. But the pace of vaccinations could be slowed with the supply of Johnson & Johnson doses plummeting. And health officials warn about an uptick in cases nationwide. ABC's Trevor Ault leads us off tonight from New York.
Tonight, healthcare workers on the front lines in Michigan battling the worst of a new coronavirus surge, saying the virus is spreading like wildfire.
It's breaking our hearts. We're exhausted emotionally.
ICU nurse Kim Stasik telling us Monday was the worst shift of her 15-year career.
I was going room to room to room for all 8 hours, and there was nothing else that I could give them, nothing else that I could do. You just wait and watch and hope that they make it through your shift.
With hospital admissions in the...
I'm confused. Did I hear it right? Maybe I didn't hear it right. Let's hear our nurse again, shall we?
Room to room for all 8 hours, and there was nothing else that I could give them, nothing else that I could do.
She went from room to room to room. Yeah, it's called your shift, dear. It's what nurses do. It's what you do every shift. I'm sorry, you haven't exactly can you tell us something that made, because you started off by saying that this was the worst shift of your entire life. What makes it the worst? Can you favor us with some details? Were there massive people coding left and right? Okay. I showed you guys a little of the footage from the old vintage from the 90s. Trauma, Life and Death in the ER. Hey, baby, that was a hustle and bustle in ER. You know, from what our nurse here tells me, all she was doing was just simply putt-putting from room to room, checking in on her patients. Yes, that's what you're supposed to do. It's quite standard.
You just wait and watch and hope that they make it through your shift.
With hospital admissions in the upper Midwest jumping nearly 30%.
Okay, let's see. There we go. Alrighty. 30%. Oh boy. Is anybody following along what's happening? All they have done was took last year's summer tricks, dusted them off, crossed their fingers that the populists are too fucking stupid to remember that these are the exact same tricks that they gave you last spring, last summer. Remember, flu season has all but abated, and that's all this ever was. Just the flu. So with flu season abating and the fake pandemic, what am I gonna do? I'm such a weak, feeble virus, I can't really kill anybody on my own. I need flu to do it. You know? Shall I use a literary analogy? Influenza was the Cyrano de Bergerac for, COVID. Flu did all the work, and COVID took all the credit. Influenza was the Cyrano de Bergerac for COVID. So with flu abating, okay, They have to do the same thing they did last summer, last spring. Just simply tell you 30% spreading like wildfire. You better be afraid. And then hope like hell that the power of suggestion, literally, power of suggestion is what's going to keep you in fear to tide you over the summer until this fall when flu season starts again and COVID can start taking credit for flu. Same script, different cast. Okay? Just recycled. Recycled plot. Okay? What is it? Whoever saw the two movies, Dirty Harry, The Gauntlet, and then, who was it? Was it Bruce Willis? 16 Blocks? It's the same fucking movie. Just tweaking the plot a little bit. Same movie. Tweaked plot. Okay? 30%. Who remembers? Who remembers the big percentage claims? That they're always claiming percentages because it gives you a larger number to work with only minimal people. So if you recall, one of my last videos, I said on average, from what they were claiming now, 34,000 people were hospitalized, okay? And with 6,200 hospitals in America, it averages out to about 5.5 patients per hospital. So you're 30% what? You went from 5 patients to 7 patients per hospital? 8 patients maybe at the most. Womp womp. 30% could be anything. 30% could be you went from 4 patients to 6 patients. Okay. Once again, if you really want to prove it to us, you could just simply show us. But of course, that's something that you will never, ever do. This is why I continue to call it a fake pandemic. If you want to bring us real concrete facts, I am more than happy to report on them. But all I have in this 3-minute segment, was it 3.5 minutes? I think. Move my circle. Yes, 3 minutes 35. 3 minutes 35 seconds of just simple fear-mongering. They throw the word surging, wave, wildfire, spreading, and they just hope like hell you're dumb enough to fall for it. Come on, let's listen some more.
Over the past week, north of Detroit, nurse Jeff Morosky says patients are facing wait times of 8 to 10 hours. How does this compare to the worst of it last year?
I think it's worse. We don't have enough, people to give the care that we need to. Nurses are leaving in droves.
The federal government now sending Michigan more personnel to administer vaccines, though Governor Gretchen Whitmer doubling down that what her state needs is more shots.
When there is a surge, we think that it's important that we rush in to meet where that need is.
And tonight, the country bracing for an 85% drop in the supply of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine this week. A potential speed bump just as a record 4.6 million shots were reported on Saturday.
Last week, we got around 20,000 doses. This next week, we're only getting about 2,500 doses.
And health officials say in that wait for the vaccine, younger adults are getting infected. Like New York's Alfredo Hercules, an active, healthy 39-year-old now reunited with his family after 72 days in the hospital.
This is a second chance, and I'm not going to waste it.
Grateful for that second chance. Trevor All joins us now from a
Year-old now reunited with his family after 72 days in the hospital.
This is a second chance.
Question. They never ever tell you that they weren't a smoker. Okay, I've lost count of how many times you go to the convenience store, okay, and it amazes me. The young people, they're young, and they come outside, they work there, they pull their mask down, and then they start vaping and start smoking or whatever it is. When you say healthy, that could just simply means that your comorbidities haven't caught up to you. How do we know this person's comorbidities didn't finally catch up to him? They never ever tell you their health record. Okay? They don't share any of that with you. These are people who, frankly, will never know. They appear to be Latino. See, there's a lot of stuff I could say about Latino. The body type. The body type. You know what? I'm not even going to get too deep into it. I'm just going to leave it alone. You'll just simply have to you'll have to just simply think for yourself. Oh, one thing I wanted to point out to you. Let's see, what do we got here? Ah, there we go. Remember? Let me clean that up. File footage. Oh, what? You didn't think that the person that they're attending to in this bed was actually fresh footage, did you? No! Oh, heck no. As a matter of fact, they might not have ever been an actual patient. This could be training footage for all we know. File, canned, recycled footage. Okay? Also, okay, if you were paying attention, where are you at, Trevor? Trevor? Trevor, he's reporting from New York. Okay? Trevor Altman, our anchor here, starts off the segment by saying, see, these are things that you're not catching. You have to be sharp. What are they saying versus what do they actually show you? Are you falling asleep at the wheel? Trevor Altman didn't even travel to Michigan. This is all reporting. He took a couple of Zoom calls. That's how he got his fucking paycheck today. Took a couple of phone calls, Zoom calls, stitch in a little canned recycled footage, and then slap some big scary numbers on it. Bada boom, bada bing, baby. Scare the fucking bejesus out of your ass into locking down. Oh, oh, oh my God. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh my God. Oh, oh, I can't get out of bed. Oh no. Oh, oh no. Oh, 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 oh. Trevor said I can't get out of bed. I gotta lock my ass down. You better lock that ass down, goddammit. They're gonna treat you like a piece of veal. Okay, you're born to be shackled to the ground. You don't even get to stand up. Just keep your fucking ass locked down. Lock it down, goddammit. Lock it down. Oh my. Trevor Altman, he scared me. I'm scared. They gave big scary numbers. Big scary numbers. Okay. So Trevor didn't go to Michigan. He just simply reported, stitched together some, it's probably literally like a half an hour's worth of work, at all. I mean, I hope he didn't. So it took you longer than that to put together this little tiny ass 3 minutes? Please get the hell out of here. Okay. They are banking heavily on you not paying attention. Hell, I watched this for the first time. I've had 2 glasses of wine and a bourbon. All right? And I could catch this shit. Okay? I'm not even completely sober, goddamn it. I'm not even completely sober, but I could catch this shit. This is nothing, people. Okay? Please wake the fuck up, all right?
The concerning virus variants. Tell us more about that.
Well, Lindsay, this study's out of Israel, and it found that among people...
Israel. Do I even want to go there? Okay. Trevor Alt, New York. Trevor, I thought you were reporting on Michigan, buddy. Huh? What you doing in New York? Huh? I'm fixing my covers. My fitted sheet popped off. What you doing in New York? I mean, you're a face suffocator, so you shouldn't have any problem. You got a rich ass corporate media thing there. What? They don't put your ass on a jet, go whisking away? Come on, man. You gotta go. You gotta take the film crew, and you gotta show us this surge. I mean, that was some pretty heavy language that you were using. Oh my. But you just dialed it in. The whole report, you just called it in. What did they say about failing marriages? we basically phone in our marriage. That's all you did here, buddy. You took your Fear-Monger report and you just dialed it in. A couple of Zoom calls, teary-eyed nurse. Oh, like we're so fucking sick and tired of seeing those people. Oh, the nurse. Oh, please, give me a fucking break. Come on, let's listen to Trevor.
Vaccinated by Pfizer, the South African variant may be more likely to break through and infect people than the UK variant, though it is worth noting these breakthrough infections are still rare overall. Lindsay?
Trevor, our thanks to you.
Well, there you go. Here's our nurse, crying about nurses leaving. All he really cares. He got the whole union poster in back of him. This guy's angle is pretty clear. He just simply wants more fucking money. Not saying that nurses don't deserve more money. My point is that what you are advocating right here is your paycheck, not a pandemic. Your priorities are pretty fucking clear to me, buddy. All right? So we got the union nurse. We got the, that's the same dude. Come on. We got the union nurse. Where's our weepy nurse? Oh, there she is. I go room to rooms every night and I check on my patients and oh my God, it's the worst of the worst. I hate working. I want to just get money for free without working. Oh, excuse me. Is that what I said out loud? Oh. Is that what you mean by the worst night of your life? Having to actually be a nurse? You know? I'm just saying. And of course, weepy crybaby nurse. And they show you big scary machines. And of course, it's always just, you know, a big map with scary colors on it. Big map, scary colors. Uh-huh. And they're talking about your vaccinations, almost 5 million vaccinations, and yet you say that you're still testing pot and that you're surging. Hey, don't even get me started. All right. Because it's pretty clear they're not going to let you up. More scary machines, more close up stock. Excuse me, it's the same guy. So they show you a couple different angles of him. See our gentleman right there with the same white beard. So they only show you one patient. That's my point. One patient for your big scary surge language. Is there a reason why you could only show us one patient that the footage is listed as coming from Michigan Medicine? That sounds like training material to me. Maybe I'm wrong. It just sounds like training material. Like, I don't think the guy's an actual patient at all. Again, maybe I'm wrong. But, Trevor could put his ass on a jet and fly up there and give us some real boots on the ground reporting. Let's go, baby. Floor by floor. Show us the row after row. Not just a quick snippet of one corner of a hospital wing, because that's all, in case you pay attention now, that's all we ever get. 2 seconds of a corner of a floor that might show you like four or five patients and in the beds. That's all we ever get. You're saying a massive surge. Wildfire. Show us wildfire. If the wildfire is real, show us wildfire. Remember, what you're asking from us is for us to surrender our constitutional rights. You're forcing an experimental vaccine on us. Okay? I was reading today, they were saying, oh, we're getting so much data. What do you mean you're getting data? I thought you were the ones that were saying that you had it all figured out before you started giving to people. Huh? Oh, we're getting so much data. It's, now that we're starting to learn what this stuff can actually do. I thought you had that figured out already. So you're all but confessing that you are using people for guinea pigs. You're injecting it in them and hoping for the best. I see. Okay. All right, guys. Hopefully this won't be too long. All right. There you go. That's just trying to stymie the fear-mongering. It's what I'm trying to hopefully do. And hopefully you won't be, fraught with fear. Hopefully you'll understand that what they're showing you is just pictures that are designed to scare you. Remember. Okay? Again, this is the same guy as his head. It's the same guy. They're going to continue to show you these pictures of people being cared for by people in protective gear. They're going to be ramping up this kind of rhetoric as the summer rolls out. Once again, flu season is coming to an end. It'll be an abatement, okay? COVID is once again desperately being put on life support. Okay? They're going to keep doing this. They're going to rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. They're going to be telling you big numbers, showing you stock footage, training video footage, and hoping that will beguile you. Okay? Carny hustler. Carny hustler. I if any of you out there know, I know it's a fucked up thing to say. If any of you know any gypsies out there, ask them. You know, I can tell you right now, gypsies have seen through this. The whole COVID thing, it is the biggest sideshow carny hustle that you've ever seen in your life. It's all sleight of hand. Big scary pictures. All right, that's it. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna drink my milk and go to bed. Total Control 871.